Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I have 5 layouts to share with you today. So, the reason I had gotten so many done was today is my birthday, and my husband and I had taken off of work, and we were going to go get massages, go to the movies, spend the day together. But of course, when you have kids, things don't always work out as planned, and Reagan ended up with a stomach virus and got sent home from preschool. So Jay took the liberty of watching her and allowed me to do some scrapbooking just so I could enjoy my birthday. And I'm glad that he did, because late last night and today I was able to get 5 layouts done, and I want to share those with you. Let me just zoom out a little bit there. That should be good. Let me show you where I got the inspiration for the first layout. The first layout is this one right here. It's a Susan Weinroth layout, and I was inspired by this silhouette cut in the background, and I liked how she got to use some of her stamps inside of the circles. And I have this stamp set right here from Technique Tuesday that I have been wanting to use, and I thought this was a great opportunity to use it. So I did my own version of this, and I couldn't find the silhouette cut because it was a 2-piece exclusive from a while ago. So I found a different one and just made it my own. So I'm going to share with you what my version of this layout looks like. I'm really, really in love with it. And here it is. Let me just zoom out maybe a little more. There we go. That way you can see the full scope of it. I entitled it Sick because this was Reagan when she got sent home from school, and she just looked so cute. She was laying on the couch, and even being sick, I just think she looks so pretty right here with her curly, like, long blonde hair, and she just looks adorable. But I wanted to scrapbook it. It inspired me. So I am in love with this layout. It's one of my favorite ones I've done in a while. This is a background cut from the silhouette that was 99 cents. I shrunk it down to 8 by 8.5. I did not cut the edge here. I just left it raw. And I used 2 different old My Mind's Eye. I think it was the Be Happy collection and something else, The Sweetest Thing or something like that. 6 by 6 pads, and I painfully cut out these little circles to fill in here. I used some more of that POW glitter paper for some of them, a Hambly screen print for these ones that have the grid in them, and then here are my stamped images from that stamp set, and I used a variety of inks. And that took the longest. I did that at night, and then I put the layout together the next day. But I'm so in love with the way that it turned out. And then I used a scrap of this Maggie Holmes paper here. I had a little bit left of this paper as well, so I put some here and here, right up there. And I love the way I did this. I used my X-Acto knife to cut out the fox's ears from this die cut piece from Fifth and Frolic to make it more dimensional, and I just love the way that that turned out. And then these flowers right here, these resin pieces, are recollections from when they used to carry those in store, so I got a chance to use those. This is a Heidi Grace cloud embellishment. I stamped the date right there because she started getting sick on the 20th, and it went through the 21st and today. These are those Heidi Swap plasticky kind of see-through alphas. This is a badge from, I forget her name, but here, I'll tell you. From Paper Loves Glue. It was one of these ones that I haven't yet put in my little badge area. And yeah, and then I just did my journaling on my typewriter, and I like the way that it turned out. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's just colors that I love, and it just turned out so pretty. So that's that one. Then the other one that I was inspired by, let me pull it up for you. This is a Josie Teh, T-E-H. Her blog is heartsandartsblogspot.com, but I found this on the 2Ps for them. And what I liked about this was I've had these numbers. They're from a Pink Paisley collection, and I never use them. And I started thinking this would be a great way to document. I took a photo of my house as it was being built, and it took 6 months to build, so I thought this would be a good way to lay that out. So I just basically, the only thing I kind of pulled from her layout was the 6 pictures and this, and then I totally did like a different theme, but I love the way it turned out. This is one of my favorite ones too that I've done in a while. And it looks like that. And what I did was, this piece of paper right here is a Pink Paisley piece of paper, and I used my X-Acto knife to cut it in this little square that goes all the way around the page. And then I put the numbers in the middle, and I just started making clusters around these photos. So this is like month 1 where we picked our piece of land, 2 where they broke ground, 3, 4, etc. And yeah, I just went through all my stickers. It was fun to just sort of dig through and find things that had, I don't know, just sayings that it says the story begins, and I just put like a little geo tag there. Then it says, what an adventure. This is like when we came, we couldn't believe how much they had gotten done. So it says awesome, our history. I made like a little neighborhood here with these black and gray houses. Brand new, that's the day we closed, and it says today because obviously we live there. Home is where you are, and I stapled this. I don't ever know how to use these paper clips. I got these in a Scraptastic kit, and so I just stapled it on. But yeah, so that's that one, and it's on like Basil cardstock. I forget the color of this one. I got it at Michael's. So yeah, that one was really fun to do. And then this one has no corresponding layout. I just never scrapbooked Reagan's decorations from her party. So I decided to just use all of the stuff I had bought. I bought like 4 sheets of this cakewalk collection, and then I had the miscellany pack, and I had, let me think, I had the miscellany pack, oh, and then the flour sack. So I wanted to just use those items to make this. So it's not very embellished because that's all I pulled out. The only thing that's not from that is this washi right here. But I just wanted to document. I had documented the day of her party, but not like the decor. So I wanted to put that down on paper. And this was really fun to make. This was in the miscellany pack, and it was just a chipboard piece of it was just a chipboard piece in the shape of a cupcake, and I painted it with 2 different Martha Stewart paints, and then I added glitter all over it, and I put a little cherry on there. So that's that one. And then the next one is an 8.5 by 11. I didn't use any layout inspiration for this one. I just sort of did it. I knew I wanted to make a fringe myself, so here's like a little leftover piece. All I did was I took this vellum, I took 2 sheets of it, and I sewed them together using gold thread. I don't know if that's coming in okay. And then I sewed it 3 different times, and then I made this little fringe. So I had made that a while ago and wanted to use it on a layout. So all I did was, this is an old Studio Calico scrap I had, this is a scrap from another project, and this is a scrap. So I just laid them on the back. This layout took me 20 minutes to make. It was super quick. Then I took this card that came with the Lucky Charm collection. I cut out this paper from the 6x6 collection, this little red paper, and put it behind just to add little bursts of that reddish peach salmon-y color. And I put a doily here. I put this paper collection in the background. It says hello lovely, and this is just a photo that we took, my husband, myself, and Reagan, that we took on 4th of July. And then I just used, like I had one of these left over. These were left over from a Studio Calico kit, so I just wanted to use all those items and put it together really quick, and I like the way it turned out. And then the last layout I made was inspired by, let me see if I can find it. Where are you? And I did not write this person's name down, so I know it's on the 2P's website in their gallery, and if you look up in that gallery, Let Your Love Shine, it'll come. But I liked, what I liked about this layout was that it utilized these letters, and I'm running low on E's and A's and I's, I think. So I I'm going to have to get another set, but I like that it used those letters as the title, and I like this little kind of thing it did at the top. I did mine a little bit different, but I basically used that type of layout style. I prefer to see, instead of seeing just a sketch, I like to see it in use, even though I go in completely different color, you know, stories and stuff like that. I like to see it in use, so it just helps me be creative. And this is what mine looks like, and I absolutely love the way it turns out. This is an old Studio Calico paper. This is some baby blue basil cardstock. I used just some of my acrylic paint to brush on some white, and then I sprinkled on some Mr. Huey and Passport and sewed this on using navy thread. And then up here I just used some American Craft twine, stapled it on, made some different clusters here of hearts and gems, and then I black and white this photo of Reagan in like the little splash pool in our backyard, and I punched some hearts out of the 5th and Frolic paper and put it in this little envelope to just make a little my own embellishment. Distress the edges of all this. This is from a 12 by 12 piece of paper that I cut the 2 anchors out of, and this is some fabric that I haven't used in a really long time, so I put it on here and I just let it bunch up. Added a little cluster of these nautical type themed wood veneers, and then some cork arrows, and then did my journaling at the bottom. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I'm going to take a little break for the next 2 or 3 days of scrapbooking, plus my photo printer ran out of ink, so I had to order more. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.